If you're seeing Discord error 50001, that usually means your bot is missing a permission, scope, role position, or a required intent. The good news is this is very fixable. And in this video, I'll walk you through the exact steps to get it working again. If this tutorial helps, go ahead and hit like and subscribe for more quick Discord fixes and software guides. All right, let's jump in. First, we're going to check the most common cause, which is a missing Applications.Commands scope. To do that, open the Discord developer portal and select your application. Once you're inside your bot settings, look for OAuth2 in the left-hand menu, then click URL Generator. This page is where you create the invite link for your bot. Now, under Scopes, make sure you check both bot and Applications.Commands. If your bot uses /commands, this part is very important, because without the Applications.Commands scope, Discord may throw error 50001 when it tries to register or use those commands. After that, move down to Bot Permissions and grant the bot the permissions it actually needs. For many bots, that may be Administrator. For others, it could be Manage Roles, Send Messages, Read Message History, or something more specific depending on what your bot does. Once the scopes and permissions are set, copy the generated invite link and use it to re-invite the bot to your server. This refreshes the authorization with the correct settings. If the bot was already in the server, removing it and inviting it again with the correct scope can often solve the problem right away. Now let's move on to the second common issue, which is role hierarchy. Even if the bot has the right permissions, Discord will still block it if its role is placed too low in the server role list. To check this, go to your Discord server, open Server Settings, and click Roles. Here you'll see the full list of roles in your server. Find the bot's role and drag it to a position above the roles it needs to manage. For example, if the bot is trying to manage member roles, its role must be above those member roles in the hierarchy. Just remember, it still needs to stay below roles like Administrator or Moderator, if that's the structure you want to keep. Discord always checks role position before allowing role-related actions, so this step is critical for fixing many 50001 permission errors. After adjusting the hierarchy, save the changes and test the bot again. In many cases, that alone is enough to clear the issue. If you're still getting the error, the next thing to check is Privileged Gateway Intents. These are special bot access settings that allow Discord bots to receive certain types of data from the server. To enable them, go back to the Discord developer portal, select your application, and open the Bot tab. Scroll down until you find Privileged Gateway Intents. There, enable Presence Intent, Server Members Intent, and Message Content Intent as needed, based on what your bot actually uses. For example, if your bot needs to read messages or respond to text commands, Message Content Intent may be required. If it needs member data or presence status, then Server Members Intent or Presence Intent may also be necessary. After enabling the intents, make sure to hit Save, then restart your bot or redeploy it if it's hosted on a server. This is important because the bot may not apply the new settings until it reconnects with Discord. At this point, you've checked the 3 most common fixes for Discord error 50001, the correct OAuth2 scope, proper role hierarchy, and the right privileged gateway intents. In most cases, one of these will solve the issue and get your bot working normally again. If the error still appears, go back and recheck each step carefully. Make sure the invite link was generated with Applications.Commands. Make sure the bot role is above the roles it needs to control, and make sure the required intents are enabled in the developer portal. Small permission mistakes can cause this error, so it's always worth double checking. If this video saved you time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more Discord troubleshooting tutorials, bot setup tips, and app fixes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.